delicious, moist, and buttery. Welcome back. Today I am going to be doing something with strawberries yet again. It is still strawberry season here in Florida, and we are going to be making award winning Florida strawberry pound cake. Tell me that doesn't sound delicious. If you are new here, I hope that you will like this recipe. And when you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit notifications so that you get all of our delicious recipes as they post. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Now, let's stir the pot. To start this award winning Florida strawberry pound cake, you're going to need to get 2 loaf pans. These are 4x9, and you will want to prepare them. I am using a little bit of baker's joy. You'll also want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And then you'll set your beautiful loaf pans off to the side. We're going to now mix our dry ingredients. So we have 3 cups of flour. Yeah, that seems like a lot, but we're making 2 loaves. To this, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of sea salt. This is a fine sea salt. So you can use any salt that you want to. Just make sure that it's fine. It's real fine. And we're going to whisk this together so that we can get the leavening agents into the flour completely throughout. That's leavening, not leveling. We'll set this over. Now we're going to need to get 2 sticks of butter to add to our stand mixer. This is at room temperature and this is unsalted. So just add it to your stand mixer or your bowl if you're using a hand mixer. Our mixer is fitted with the paddle, and to this we are going to add 2.5 cups of white sugar. And then you're going to cream this until it all comes together. Probably take about 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to now add our eggs. We need 5 eggs. The eggs is what will make this pound cake so rich and moist. These were at room temperature. We're going to now add some vanilla flavoring. 1 tablespoon of vanilla. I'm just going to eyeball it. I may have went a little over. And we're going to also add a 1/2 teaspoon of almond extract. We'll let that get all mixed together. We're going to now start adding our flour. So we'll add a little flour, then milk. We have 1 cup of 2% milk. So add it a little bit at a time. So I'm going to do about third and a third and a third. I'm putting in the last of our milk. And we're just going to let this run just till it gets incorporated. You do not want to overmix it. It will start developing gluten, and it just will not be as tender of a cake as you would like. Our batter has mixed. We're going to remove it from the stand mixer, and we're going to start folding in those Florida strawberries. We will now fold in 2 pints of the luscious Florida strawberries. We have cut these up kind of small, not super small, but you'll see right here. Some of them are actually smaller than others, but we're not keeping count. I'm going to fold in just about all of these here. Now we need to get our loaf pan. You'll fill your loaf pans about 1/2 full. And just smooth it out. We're going to be baking one of these in our conventional oven. The other one we're going to bake in our Breville 10-in-1 Smart Pro air fryer, oven, toaster. It does everything. One of my favorite appliances here in the kitchen. We'll see which one comes out the best. While my award-winning Florida strawberry pound cake bakes, I'm going to make a sweet topping for it. So I have a half a cup of strawberries that I have diced up, and I have a muddler. Do you guys have one of these? If you don't, you can just mash these up with a fork, but I'm using my muddler, and you're just going to press these, and they'll be in almost like a jam consistency, not quite a jam, because it's not going to be that thick. That's the consistency I'm looking for. To our strawberries, we have 2 cups of confectionery sugar. I'm also going to add a half a teaspoon of almond extract. I just love the flavor of almond with strawberries. I just think that that is a match made in heaven. You may be wondering why I am making all of these strawberry recipes. It is still strawberry season here in Florida. And whenever a fruit is in season, that is a fun time to be making all of those favorite recipes. This is a perfect consistency. You will notice down in my recipe in the description below that there will be an ingredient in there for milk. If your strawberries are not as juicy as these Florida strawberries were, you might need to add a little bit of milk so that you get it to a pouring consistency. Both of our award winning Florida strawberry pound cakes are out of the oven, and I'm going to test them both. It has such a nice crunch on the outside of this. They're both done. We're going to let these cool, and we're going to come back and put that topping on them. Our award winning Florida strawberry pound cake has cooled, and now we're going to put this sweet strawberry glaze on it. I have our loaf here sitting on a rack so that when I glaze it, it will go down on through the rack and then on the parchment paper. This award-winning Florida strawberry pound cake is the perfect springtime dessert. It's good for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack. And this recipe did make 2 loaves, so you can eat it that many times a day. This one here will be frozen. I will take it, I'll wrap it in saran and then wrap it in foil and put it in the freezer. And it will last up to 3 months. Not that it's going to really last in there that long. It'll probably be 8 and 30 days. Now comes my favorite part, and that is the taste test because nothing leaves this kitchen without first being tested by the cook. So let's give it a taste. That's super good. It's buttery, it's crisp on the outside, it's moist on the inside, and those caramelized strawberries in there, delightful. Guys, I hope that you have liked this recipe. And if you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit notifications so that you get all of our recipes as they post. Also, add me a comment down below how you like this recipe or what your favorite summertime and springtime recipes are. And until next time, stir the pot.